What's good with YouTube? Y'all already know Big Flocka with a convict's perspective, but we're gonna smash, dash, and slide on through with that little bit of energy, man. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, do all those things to help support this channel, and hit that bell notification for future fire content, man. So, there's one thing that people are not really talking about on YouTube. There's been a lot of attention on Gunner, and even deserving so. You know what I'm saying? I found out some shit that he tried to do in the last 2 weeks to me. He can't deny this because I got a call from I get hit up by someone who's a writer talking about that they were claiming that I was giving EPK fucking writer business or Compa business. First of all, I don't know any writer or Compa business, right? So of course I reach out to Snoop. Other person eventually we got on a three-way call, and it came out that it was Gunner who was trying to put it in these dudes' ears that I was allegedly putting Compa business out there, and that shit already been shut down, man. So when I was being given, oh, hey, I've never tried to do this or do that to you, man, bro, you gonna call Snoop and them liars now? You tried to go behind my back and you tried to sit there and put out false information to get me and EBK in a cross with each other and in a cross with Snoop and them. It didn't work though. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, I've had a long rapport with certain individuals, and I've kept my word and have never backtracked on anything that I've ever told anybody and gave them the mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of stupid. What do I know about the writer business anyways? I don't know anything. But you fucked up on that one though, man. And that's just that it is where it is. And we know who you contacted and we know how you got that number too, but I'm just gonna leave that alone. But it didn't work though. So all those things that you're worried about, man, before, kind of interesting, right? Anyways, I want to talk about this. Yeah, I had to bring that up though. I had to put that out there. You know what I mean? Fuck that. All that cool. I have no issues, bro. I dare you to call them liars. Put it out there. Say that they're lying. You try to spread false rumors, that right, to Snoop and all them about me allegedly giving EBK information. Snoop knows I talked to EBK. He knows I'm cool with J Hands. He knows all this. I've told all sides. EBK can confirm this. I've said I am not going to get involved in your guys' issues. It doesn't involve me. I'm not going to let anybody disrespect either side while I'm on my platform or my comment section. And all sides respect that. As you know, it's the last live I did. We didn't bring up nothing. And that's where I stand on all that because I have to show that, hey, I have to be neutral on certain things. But someone thought that they were going to benefit off it or create at least some conflict, but it didn't work though. Anyways, so this is what some people are realizing, right? Are realizing a lot of stuff that's to be true that I said before. And certain things that were being directed towards me, mental health and this using dope and all that, that was always an excuse to fucking sweep it under the rug, guys. Now, I want to pose this question to each one of you, all right? The thing about it, man, being a real one, you have to be a real one across the board. You can't be a real one whenever those turn their back on you or you feel they were disloyal and whatnot. You have to have that same energy the whole time across. If someone's fake and they're not a real one, then you got to be real about it and call it like it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as they stay in their lane, then hey, it doesn't affect you. So that's the thing that I've been analyzing from a distance, Besides like Boxer, who Boxer called the shit out a long time ago, EBK and EBK, Cornell, and Listo called it out pretty quick, and they didn't try to make excuses for it. They were observing it for themselves. Then they made their own determination, you know. But everybody else, I'm kind of interested. Like, there's a lot of people you didn't see this from the get go. I did. I seen it a long time ago. There's people fucking on my YouTube channel to this day that can sit there and say, "Flock, I've seen this a long time ago." But he felt like I had no support because I didn't want to be involved in drama. And then that's when all the stuff happened, when everything got fucking, all the twisted shit and backstabbing shit happened. But I had seen all this from a long time ago. But I just figured, you know what, man, it ain't my business. I'll stay in my lane and do what I do. And that's why I wouldn't tap in on the lies. That's why I would keep it cordial. But I knew what bullshit was. And I think everybody else did. Except for I wasn't really engaging in it as much. That's why I didn't want to go on the live. That's why I didn't want to be part of all that, the fucking certain things that were going on. It was cool that we got super chats and it helped us make a lot of money at that time period. But there were certain things that I had to have a little bit of a, different type of walk with. I didn't mind it what we were doing, but I felt that it was overwhelming the channel, that it was going one direction. And that was one of my main issues back then. That's why I didn't think we had to go live like that every night. I didn't think that we had to cater to those that were fucking telling lies or engaging with fucking trolls. I said that off top in 2021, but it was met with resistance, and not like a quarrel, but just a difference of opinion. I just respected the flow, you know. But now everybody's calling out this shit, so I didn't everybody call this out before. It's my kind of question, man. You know, uh, being loyal is one thing, man, but being a real one's different. You know what I'm saying? Being a real one means that you're gonna be the same way with everybody across the board. You stay out of everybody's fucking mix, or you don't do everybody else's bidding. You know, um, there's been a lot of things that have came up, just like the situation recently over the last year and a half and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's funny that how certain people will blame other people, and then they don't want you to make an issue of it. You know what I'm saying? But the whole purpose of really me dropping this video right now is to fucking pretty much put out there what this dude fucking did recently, as far as fucking getting at someone from the writers. He can't deny this shit because you know it's all there. You know what I'm saying? Um, he ain't gonna call Snoop no liar. He ain't gonna call nobody else no liar in that circle. So it is what it is, and he knows I never gave. Why would I? Why would I give information like that to Gunner? You know what I'm saying? Where would he obtain that kind of information? You know what I'm saying? And why would he speak upon it unless he had an ulterior motive? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I tell you guys all the backstabbing shit where people go behind your back and try to put it in other people's ears, but won't do it themselves to you. That's the shit I'm talking about, man. And you know what, man? I'm not even tripping off dude. You know what I'm saying? But what's the agenda here? I only called out what needed to be called out. You know what I'm saying? And at least when I talk about something right, at least I come to the forefront on it, man. And you know, this was the last type of angle I wanted to go. I didn't really want to talk on all this shit, man, because it gets kind of fucking old, man. But you know what I'm saying? Some people's ship is sinking, but you guys need to really realize, right? All this YouTube, y'all that fucking hot business, real one shit, man. It's all fucking watered down, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you're gonna be a real one, you got to be a real one across the board, man. And see, people are they fear the truth. They fear a real one. A real one doesn't have to be the dude that just fucking held his mug and did all that or 10 toes down. A real one is the one that's going to always be real about their circumstances and situations, whether you like it or not. They're going to come to the forefront, and this is who they are. That to me is a real one. You know what I'm saying? A real one is someone who's always going to be the same person that you see and support the same things and go against the same things. They're not going to pick and choose when they want to support certain situations. And that's another issue that's an issue on YouTube. Certain things are okay with people to accept with certain individuals because they play favorites, and other things are not. And that's another issue. That's not being real. If a person's like that, they're not a real one. You got to be the same way with everybody across the board to be considered a real one, because all your acts, beliefs, and actions are real. Otherwise, they're all catering to what you want to believe that day, or who do you personally like or dislike. It's like I could sit there and do a spill, and I could maybe not like somebody, man, but I could sit there, come to the forefront, and defend them in a sense. Not I'm defending them, but hey, they don't deserve this treatment. This is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think I did that one time actually on 209. I said, when people are bringing up the battery charges and stuff like that, which we've all been through. We all have different things in our past, right? What I told people is, doesn't he have the right to redeem himself, or are you going to hold all this against him just because of his past? And I did do that on one live one time, even though I particularly don't care for those individuals. I still came to the forefront and was transparent and real, and being a real one, saying like, look, he doesn't deserve all this backlash because this is a long time ago. Maybe he's changed as a man. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Being a real one is not picking and choosing who you want to go against one day and who you want to support. You can't, because you had a fucking falling out, all of a sudden say, oh, okay, fuck this dude now. Now I'm gonna put it all out there. Should have did it from the get-go. That's what real ones do. And that's why a lot of people always fucking used to fault me or fucking not want me to have a voice as much, and why I had to take a step back, because I didn't have the support when I wanted to be a real one and keep shit real. Think about it. I've been telling you guys all this for a long time, but everybody thought it was all energy this and energy that. And I seen what Elle was going through, right? So I took that and said, I don't want to go through that. let me just take my step back. Let me pick and choose my battles here in this situation. And when truth crushed earth will rise again, like I told you guys, and it's all coming out. Anyways, gracias. You know who you are. You know that fake information, that false info, man. I can't believe someone would actually go to that extent that they're so worried or trying to create issues that they did that. And see, this goes when I hear this from talking to Snoop and them. This goes to tell me everything that I've been telling you guys about fucking trying to hate and trying to do all this behind the scenes. It fucking verifies it, man. I wasn't fucking crazy. I wasn't this and that. It's the fucking truth, man. There's been a lot of other things that have gone on that people don't know about, man. And I'm not trying to go there, man. Just leave me the fuck alone, man. That's just all there is to it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to be the same. You fucked shit up. You fucked up this whole YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we could have all been on here promoting unity, promoting respect, and acting in the course to how we're supposed to believe. But you want to fucking make yourself look like something that fucking you are not. You were never that dude. You know what I'm saying? And because you're a dude on YouTube, I respect that. You've done your part. But you can't try to pretend to be something still that you're not. You never will be. Be the one that you are today. The funny guy, the comedian and all that. And quit trying to act like you're a real one on things, because there's a lot of stuff that we all know. Even more stuff that you know, man, that I can't even comment on, that isn't going to be a good look. You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't perfect, but I've never gone behind people's fucking backs to spread a fucking lie and a bullshit story fucking just to get one person fucking into some conflict. I've never had to go be deceitful or fucking spin false narratives or any of that stuff. I've at least came to the forefront and said, you know what, fucking bam. If something was true, hey, yep, it's true. If not, it's fucking bullshit. With that said, be a real one by actions, not by words, not by who fucking abandoned you. You should be a real one at all fucking times. And the one thing I'll say where I wasn't real is maybe I should have had a voice on this a lot earlier. But at the time, I wanted to give people the benefit of the doubt and just stay in my lane if they didn't affect me. I'm gone.